Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brian Ewell, the Master Superintendent of Uplands Golf Club. It's a busy time right now as we prepare for our 20th PGA Tour Canada event here at Uplands Golf Club. A couple things I'd like to talk about today is our annual bluegrass that we grow, as well as bunker maintenance and conditioning and some of the preparation we do each year for maintaining our bunkers. The first thing I'd like to talk about is annual bluegrass, or POA annua, or people call it POA. As you can see beside me here, we have different patches and modeling of annual bluegrass here. And annual bluegrass is quite an amazing grass. It grows very well in the Pacific Northwest, but you get some differentiation. And basically what you're seeing here is a perennial type with very little grass seed. And then you see some of these other types of annual bluegrass, which are truly the annual type that produce seed head. So what we see here is we see different genotypes on a golf green. Many POA greens will have 70 different genotypes. They're all annual bluegrass, just as you may have a brother or sister, but you have different characteristics, different hair color, different height, different thickness, you name it. So POA is no different. And what we see with our POA being over 100 years old, with regular maintenance, watering, and fertilizing, the POA starts to turn perennial. It's saying, hey, I've got a good lifestyle here. I'm not going to die out. I don't need to produce seed head. And then the true annual types, they produce seed head usually twice a year, this time in May as well as in later September to a lesser amount. The perennial type is quite a dense grass, and the annual type is a little bit coarse. So what this annual bluegrass is trying to do is to ensure its survival, so it produces seed. So one POA plant can actually produce over 300 seed heads. So you can imagine we could literally have 500 POA plants in a square inch, depending on the density. It makes a nice surface. We're mowing under 1/10 of an inch at 0.090. And when you get different temperatures as well, we had some cool temperatures in April. This differentiation really showed up. Some POAs don't like the cold weather. We actually had snow in the first week of April, and you start to see this modeling on the greens. But the POA, it creates a great surface. We verticut, we brush to drag the seed head out, and it ensures a great surface for the next 100 years. The second part of our video is talking about bunker preparation and bunker maintenance. We're here on the 17th hole, par 3, 170 yards, and with over 70,000 rounds, this is one of the busiest bunkers that we get with play. Each bunker shot that a player takes is the equivalent of a scoop of sand throwing out of the bunker, and in time, we start to build up this mound. This bunker is approximately 4 years old. We renovated it, but it was over 30 years old, and it had a large buildup, over 40 inches of sand building up. So we needed to renovate it and lower down the mounds to the original size. So that's talking about bunker construction. The second part is just annual maintenance of our bunkers. With all this play, we need to check sand depths. So my staff will go around and they'll use a shovel and they'll check the sand depth throughout all the bunkers on the golf course. And they'll find these low areas, which are these little targeted areas here that I'm standing in. And these areas can get right down close to the filter cloth. So staff will bring in some sand and start to level this off. And then they'll use the bunker machine to compact it. Now they're a hard one to make people happy, we'll say, because some people like firm sand, some people like soft sand. So we use our bunker machine and we can change the sand depth, but we'd like the ball to have a little bit of fluffy sand in there so you can get your sand wedge underneath and then pop it out. All of our sand is USGA tested, so the United States Golf Association makes sure the particle size is correct. And from there, we put this product in and we'll pack it and we'll rake it around. One of the new things that we're doing this year is we're actually using paint rollers on our slopes. So if a ball hits into this slope, it's not going to sit up here. It's going to release off the slope down into the bottom. So you'll see staff out using the paint roller doing the edges. The bunker machine comes in and starts to do some different patterns to make sure that we've got the proper sand depth. And in time, we've got some bunkers that look pretty good. On average, a bunker will lose about 1 ton of sand per year. So we use about 40 to 50 ton of silica sand per year to top off our bunkers. As I said, with heavy play, 7-minute tee times and almost 300 rounds a day, we are one of the busier golf courses around for an 18-hole golf course. So we'll work hard to make sure that the bunkers are in good shape, provide you a fair lie, and happy sand shots, everyone.